Hello and welcome! This is Mousegunner, and I'm going to be starting a brand new series covering the game The Escapist 2. The Escapist 2 is a sequel to the original The Escapist, which was all about escaping from prison, and that is what we're going to do in this series. Now, I've never played this game or the original before, although I have seen coverage of the original game and a little bit of coverage of this game in a pre-release version by other content creators, and I have played through the tutorial, so I have a pretty decent understanding of the basics, although I may struggle a little bit with the actual implementation, as the tutorial really isn't, in my opinion, that good. It teaches you a few things, but it more or less hands you the way that you're going to escape, and is very unidirectional in its path. There's not really much deviation. You just follow the directions and you escape. You really don't have a lot that I think is going to be similar to what you encounter once you get into a real prison. But the prison we'll be trying in this first video is Center Perks 2.0. And from what I understand, this is a pretty good starter prison. Once you leave the tutorial, I think this is the one that is recommended to get into, as it's a fairly easy prison. But there's a number of other prisons in the game, and there's some that are locked behind. I'm guessing you have to escape from the other prisons to get these keys, and then that'll allow you to unlock them. There is also a special prison that is part of the pre-order bonus. So if you pre-ordered this game like I did, you get this glorious regime prison. We'll probably take a look at that sometime in the future, but for now, let's go ahead and start off with a nice simple prison and hopefully a nice simple escape. So you can escape the prison alone or with other players. We'll be doing it alone, but there is cooperative mode for this game, online cooperative. After a ridiculous amount of escapees and a devastating review from the inspection committee, the warden of Center Perks decided to rip his beloved prison down and rebuild a more secure version. But as the saying goes, some people never learn. Okay, so let's go ahead and start the new game. Start a save slot. And you can customize your prison, so I guess you can decide on who the prisoners are, some of whom are apparently named after YouTubers or other content creators, and as well as the guards themselves if you want. But I'm fine with that. Let's go ahead and just start the game here. I don't think there's any other options that I need to select. And I think after this point we also choose who we are going to be playing as. I do have my own character that I set up beforehand, at least I think I do. Yeah, there we go. There's Mousegunner here. Got a nice beard. Maybe spacebar. There we go. Alright, welcome to Center Perks 2.0. Your reform starts here. So it looks like we're going to get a little tour of the prison. Roll call is mandatory. The prison will lock down if you are not present. The food served in our canteen is a great source of health and energy. Escape attempts will be reported to our control room. Okay, so there's a guard room there. Increase your intelligence by reading our books. Okay, so over there we've got a little bit of a library, it looks like. And use the gym equipment to increase your strength and speed. Earn some money by visiting our job officers. We will allocate one of these rooms for you to stay in. We've got to sell all to ourselves. As you can see, we have a film crew with us for a while. Please don't interrupt their filming. Alright, and here we have the start of our prison turn. Follow the yellow arrow and to your next routine. Stick to routines to avoid unwanted attention. So, we just finished Lights Out. We have our time here. We have what's going on, so it's roll call. We were told that roll call is mandatory, so we are going to have to come over here and attend that. And this is a mini-map. I don't actually know. They didn't go over this in the tutorial, but I think there is a way to blow up the map, so I guess we just click on that to do that. And if we hit escape, we go back, and I'm going to guess the M key. Is it the M key? Let's make sure we're not going to hit anybody or anything. Yeah, okay, M key is going to open and close that. All right. I'm going to assume the E key talks to people. This is another thing that wasn't really gone over in the tutorial. So we can buy things, it looks like. We don't have any money right now, but eventually we can get money to buy things. I'm guessing we hit E to stop, and then the green exclamation points are... Okay, these are quests we can do. My ailment is so bad that doctors daren't give it a name. Please show mercy. Okay, talcum powder we need. Okay, we'll accept that. Okay, it's breakfast time. So the yellow arrow is always going to show me where I need to go. And as far as I understand, all I have to do is check into a place. I don't actually have to eat food if I don't want to. So I can just leave and do whatever it is I want to do. So we have an objective, and it looks like it is marked on the map here where we're going to find it. So that's nice and easy. We're going to come in here. Now, this is not our cell, so we could possibly get in trouble for being in here. There's the talcum powder, so we're just going to take that item. Is there anything else in here we want? Sheet of metal. Now, from what I understand, red items are contraband, so you'll get in trouble if you're found with them. There are contraband detectors, but as far as I know, I forget who it was. Was it Dan that we had this? Yeah, Dan TDM. So we're going to talk to him. Oh, okay, so that just did it. All right, good. We got a little bit of money from doing that, and probably Dan likes us a little bit more. I think the color over the name lets you know how much they like you. Okay, so now we have free time. We don't really have to check in anywhere. We can do whatever we want. So why don't we go ahead and just take a look at the prison itself. And I'm more interested in the perimeter. Now, I believe if there's any of these marks here that shows a vent, why don't we show that in my room so we can see a little bit better. So this is my room. It's going to be indicated by the little red, and we can pick up our desk by holding in E, and we can drop it down, and I'm assuming that this is a vent here. So if we jump up on top, yeah, so this is the vent system here. So eventually, if we get a means to open the vent, we can go up in there, and then anywhere that there's going to be another one of these markings, we know that there's a vent entrance / exit. So that's good. Let's see what's in our desk. We have a roll of duct tape. I'm just going to go ahead and move that into... How do I move items from one place to another? That part I don't know. Alright, I'm going to have to figure that out. I know the hidden compartment is going to be something that they won't be able to search, but I don't know how to... Oh, right mouse button hide? Ah, there we go. Alright. See, that's just one of those things that wasn't really covered in the tutorial, so I just had to kind of figure it out. All right, so we have a second floor to this prison, but I'm more interested in what's outside. I think we can go outside. Now, there are different colored doors, and I believe the different colors indicate different keys that we need. So right now, the purple door I can open, but I bet you at night this is locked. So real easy escape would just be come over here and cut this fence. As far as I can tell, the fence isn't electrified or anything, so as long as we could get to this fence, we'd be able to cut it. Now, of course, we have to get through a purple door to be able to get there. We have a power generator. We have a library. Now, getting my stats up is going to be important. Let's see if we can take a look at my character here. So that's going to be right here under profile. So we have 30 strength, 30 fitness, and 30 intellect. And a lot of the crafting, which is what I initially opened up, is going to be bound to your intelligence. So with the 30 intelligence, we can craft all of these items that are here as long as we have the resources to do that. But to craft some of the other items, we're going to need higher intelligence. So that's something we're going to need to work on. But for now, we're just going to go ahead and take a look at the prison. So again, if I have a purple key, I'll be able to open that door, and we'll be able to come out here and cut that. Okay, so we have an area where dogs are. We can't enter this area. The green door is apparently locked to us at all times. Okay, we have another area over here. This doesn't look like it has any key, so we could go through there. We've got a red key here. I'm assuming we can't enter that at any other time. Okay. Our free time's almost over, but I wonder what this is. It's like a switch, but I don't know. Oh, that could just be a light. Okay, it's lunchtime, so we have to go back into the cafeteria. I'm just trying to see if there's a way that we can get outdoors without needing a key card to do so. Possibly. Ooh, I actually don't know where the... I don't know where we need to go. I can't go through a green door. Maybe I should look at the map real quick to make sure I know how to path here. So... Okay, it looks like we can get back into the prison if we go over to the left. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to have to hurry a little bit here, though, so that I don't miss... Well, I mean, if I miss it, we'll see what happens when I miss something. I think we'll get another... get a star added on to our... I forget what this is called, but this is more or less how locked down the prison is. How high the security is. So I don't have a whole lot of time to get to my lunch, because it's about to tick over. Yeah, the guards also get mad at me. Ooh, nah, we missed it. So we get half a star there for missing stuff. So we're going to have to make sure we don't do that again in the future. All right, it's job time. This is something we have to check into. It would have a check mark by it if we didn't, so... We don't have a job yet, but we might want to take a look at what jobs are available in the prison so that we can get a source of income. As we can see, there is ways of buying things, so that would be nice to be able to do. Alright, so again, we only have to check in, but I believe if we sit down on the chair, we'll have somebody come in and talk to us. Guess what? You bore me. Chill out. Alright, well. You're just an idiot. That's... Oh, well, I missed a little rest of that. I think we get money for doing that, but, did he not give me money? Okay, maybe I got money and I wasn't paying attention. There's no money here. Okay, yeah, I think we did get money because we got 10 for helping that one guy. All right, so now we have the rest of the time because we don't have a job to do whatever we want, but let's go ahead and take a look at the job board. So right now, it looks like all of the jobs are filled, perhaps? Yes. So if we want a job, we're going to have to make somebody else not be able to do their job. But for now, we're not going to worry about that. Again, we're going to worry about the prison itself. It's also going to be important to remember what the schedule is from here on out. I don't know if there's a way you can see the schedule. Not that I can tell, but that might be something that is in the game. So we'll learn as we go. Alright, so it seems like for me, the main thing that I'm going to need is a purple key card. If I can get one of those. Now, I think these are co-op doors. The only way you can do these is having another player. And I think doors like this, there's no way to ever get in. But yeah, I mean, a purple key card, we can get to the fence, and that's all we'd really need to do to get out of this place. I mean, cut through the fence, obviously. We've got exercise time. That looks like it's going to be upstairs. I'm sure you are huggable. Okay, so let's go ahead and work out here. So I'm not exactly sure how we do this, but I'm assuming we alternate Q and E. Okay. And as long as we hold that for a few seconds. Alright. We get some strength. So you're probably going to hear a lot of clacking on my end with some of these, but I think that a lot of the things that we do with this strength and getting intelligence are going to be these QTE events, more or less. I think all of them work a little bit differently, though. Okay, so now we're going to have shower time following the workout. I'm going to go ahead and exhaust myself, though, before we do that. Okay, that's pretty much it. Oop. Oh, I guess Q is our... Yeah, Q is our profile, so that's good to know. Alright, so let's go in the shower, and I believe the shower is a way that you can get energy back. So, energy is a little lightning bolt here, so as we shower, we'll build that back up. So if we want to focus on stats, that's what we can do. And I think for the first day, now that we've done a little bit of scoping of possible way that we could escape, I think we're going to go ahead and try and work on our intelligence, yeah, here's a library right here, and our fitness and strength and what have you. Let's see how this one works. So I just hold in E and keep it within the bar. Okay, it's dinner time, so I guess I should go to that. How do I exit? Oh, okay, just move away. There we go. Alright, let's go to dinner time. All we really have to do is just check in here. We don't really have to eat yet again. Yeah, that's a way to get back energy. But we don't want to get another star here by missing our time for dinner, so let's do that. I do wonder if there's a way to escape by trying to impersonate the camera crew, perhaps, and then just walking out the door that way. That'd be something that you'd have to look into, though. Okay, so I don't know if there's a library down here. Matter of fact, let's look around a little bit. Yeah, there were books in this room down there, the little one with the smiley face. Fortunately for us, it's free time. I wonder what this board here is. Let's see what it is, if this guy will get in my way. Okay, I don't know if that is anything, but let's read. So I think this one is, you know, a little bit more fiddly than the weight bench, but not too hard. As far as I know, that the stats do not deteriorate. Something that was an issue in the first Escapists. You'd have to maintain your stats. Now this is going to make me tired just like working out does. But we now are into the 40 category, so we can do a little bit of crafting. Okay. And while we... I think we can get some energy back by just laying down in our bed, so let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so why don't I go ahead and take a look at the crafting menu while we rest here. So we're going to need a way to get out of our cell. I think that's fairly easy. We'd have to take a look at the vent system to see where that all goes, but with this prison and as easy as it is, I would think that probably just going through the vents is one way to get it. So really what we're going to want is a means to do that. So a screwdriver or something like that would probably be enough to get... And then a fake vent cover, probably important for covering up our work. And then a guard outfit so that we're not caught at night. I think cutters also will open vents, if that's the way you want to go. And then but the cutters would be more important for getting through the fence. So really, that's all we need. We're already at the intelligence level of the things that I feel like we need. So we need a cutter, and we'd need a fake vent cover, and maybe two. And we'd be able to get through this prison, I think. So, all right. That's the game plan for now. Pretty simple game plan, but sometimes the simplest game plans are the ones that work. So I'm not going to prioritize any stats right now. Instead, I'm going to be looking for items. As far as I understand, items are going to reset every day. Okay, so timber is a contraband item. Now, there are no contraband detectors. I think I mentioned that before in this prison, which is one of the reasons why it's so easy. So as long as we behave ourselves and we don't get the heat too high, we'll be okay. Now, unfortunately, guards seeing us in other cells, not going to be too pleased with that. Okay, nothing here I think will help us. But right now we're just searching for various items that we'll want. Predominantly we're going to want files, we're going to want screwdrivers. Oh, somebody went down there. We might have had an opportunity to loot them. All right, that's ours. So I'm going to go ahead and hide the timber for now. I don't know if we'll actually use that, but it is a way I think that you can make various tools. You can use that to make tools. So, you know what? I should probably start picking up sheets here too. So, oh, how do I loot the sheet? I don't want to rest. Maybe I hold in the button. Aha, there we go. Because I think what I can do with my cell is do this. I don't know if that's going to work in every prison. And I think at certain heat levels, they'll probably... Aha, that's one thing we want. Okay, it's another roll call. So we're getting close to the end of the night. I'm just going to dip this in here real quick. All right, so that's going to be our way that we're going to get in and out of our cell through the vents. All right, so again, we're going to dip into the roll call, and then we can go ahead and continue to search around a little bit here. I think I searched all these cells. Where I haven't searched is going to be these cells over here. I don't want to be in one that has a guard in it, though, so let's go over here. Okay, nothing. Let's go ahead and grab the sheet off here. Okay, another timber. I'll go ahead and pick that up. Okay, another sheet. Okay, we're gonna have to go back to our cell now, and this is pretty much the course of a day that we've just done. So I'm gonna go back into my cell, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put some of these items away. We're going to put some of these sheets up. Okay, and to end the day, all I have to do is lay in my bed, and then I think it will fast forward through time and we'll be at a new day. But I think this is going to be a good point to go ahead and put a cut in the video. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. We'll pick things up in the next day. In any case, this is Mouse Gunner signing out.